So the last thing to do is put the sprocket on it. So we jam it in gear.
Get that.
Get the homemade socket out.
This one's left-handed.
Now let's turn it to the left.
I know. No, I'm just telling the camera people that.
Now we can pull our special tool
Telling our
off.
guests. Remember, this is left-handed, and this is left-handed too, by the way.
I'm right-handed though. Alright, where is our sprocket at? Okay, there's our sprocket.
It's an ugly sprocket.
It's an offset. What if he had that little clip thing? Did you bring that with us? I probably should have put this in there first.
What did you? Did you?
This. Make sure it fits and rotates. Sometimes the speedometer gears jam up in here.
Let's hope that that's not the problem.
I'm not going to replace that gasket. I'm just going to put goop on it.
Yep.
This is sealer goop, not lubrication goop.
Okay.
There's a difference. Yep. Supposed to be a lock washer on that. Next time.
Should have put that.
There it goes.
That's your speedo drive.
Gear. Trying to rotate without binding. Tighten it up. Make sure it rotates again.
And rotate.
And no binding.
No binding. What else we got?
We got kicker cover hardware, even though we have no kicker cover.
That's why I left it in there.
Yeah, but I'm going to put a little lock tab piece that's missing that we don't really need anyway. There's a new O-ring there.
I think there's another bag of parts somewhere.
No.
Okay.
Throw it bearing.
Nope. I don't have the shaft for the thrower bearing either, do we? I don't see the long shaft.
Push rod, nope. I don't have the kicker cover.
No kicker cover, no push rod.
No, he's doing it himself.
All right. So there are missing parts that we.
Okay. Yeah. See this little notch right here?
Yeah.
There's a little L-shaped lock tab that drops in that hole. It drops in the spline. It locks the sleeve to the gear.
Okay.
So even if the nut's loose, the sleeve will rotate inside the seal. In '77, when they did some other upgrades in training, they determined that they probably didn't really need to do that because if you have the nut tight, that's tight anyway, it ain't going to rotate. It's only if it's loose you have to do that. If it's loose, it leaks anyway, so who gives a shit if that rotates or not? It's going to leak anyway. So it only took them, between 36 and 77 to figure out, how many years was that they didn't need that. So when I put the ones in there, I always put the later one there. So since we don't have it, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so this gear has an offset gear, and the offset is toward the inside. Now if you have a real fat tire in the back and you're trying to squeeze a little extra tire to it, you can flip this over.
Alright.
We don't care about that, so we're not going to do it. This is our lock tab here. Now I got to make sure you got the gear all the way out. Slid out my fingers here. Make sure there's a gap in there so it doesn't rub. I don't feel it rubbing. This is our inner primary seal piece for a 10 primary. So that goes on there. And you got your lock tab, which is going to be really fun to try to put on. It doesn't want to go on. It's tweaked a little bit. There it goes. And then we have our fancy dancy new style piece of crap seal thing. Now, where was that O-ring that was on there? It disappeared. There's a black O-ring that was on the OD of that. Maybe that's what this big thing will do. Maybe they gave you a new one. That's not the right size. Somewhere there's a stupid O-ring.
Where is it?
I don't know what you did with it.
Why are you blaming me about it? I didn't touch no O-ring.
Because it's your fault. You were watching me do it. You don't think it's going to be my fault for losing a piece of crap O-ring that I don't care about.
Did you look on the floor?
No, it's not on the floor.
We do this a lot. Parts missing.
Okay.
Might have the transmission.
I don't know where it is. Maybe it's inside the tranny.
What are you doing? That's not in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it, so I must as well look. I had it laying right on top of the nut, but it disappeared.
You sure it's not with the nut?
This is on the inside of the nut, which I didn't. Is that the inside there?
I don't know. I just got.
So. Did you touch something dirty?